What's up, guys? Grizzly Wizard here, coming back for some more Scavengers Reign. This is episode 9. Sam got so much better, and then so much worse. I don't know how we're supposed to deal with this problem, but he definitely has like a baby tree monster inside of him now. Meanwhile, Chris, Barry, and Ozzy are trying to make their way to the Demeter. I still don't trust Chris, although I'm starting to understand her a little bit more. I think shit's gonna really go down once they get there, and Ozzy's not able to convince Chris to unfreeze the rest of the crew members. Something tells me that the resolution to that problem is going to be hard to watch. I just get that vibe from this show, you know? Meanwhile, Cayman is still just chilling inside a hollow, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's so gross and weird. I don't really have anything else to say other than the fact that I'm consistently blown away by this show. Let's dive into episode 9. Let's go. Oh, we got weapons now. Okay. Is this Vesta? This feels like a flashback. No one else has had a firearm yet in the whole show. Yeah, look at his mission patch. He's from a whole different crew. No, this is Vesta. Okay, yeah, this is a flashback. And there she is. She eventually became the lure for the monster. The leaves like cook it? That's cool.
I think there's more to this planet than we realize.
Oh, look, the itching. The itching. He's already infected.
Create real sustainability here.
Let's get some rest. There's always tomorrow.
So they came here to research Vesta. Well, I mean, they still crashed here. Look at the ruin that they're in. But their objective became trying to make the planet sustainable and habitable rather than trying to escape.
What's all that for?
Clay! For building!
Yeah, it's too late, lady. He's already in the throes of it. This is cool storytelling. I'm glad that they showed us what happens before we got to this flashback, so like we feel that dread because we see the little signs.
We need to become one with this place.
It's extra creepy because they do retain like elements of their personality. They just have this compulsion on top of it. So it can be harder to tell something's wrong at first.
Aren't you gonna eat?
This food is making me feel sick.
Just like Sam said, the water tasted weird.
Oh my god, you feel hot.
It's gonna like burst open, isn't it?
Let's go lie down.
God, she's sleeping right next, not knowing what the problem is. Oh man. See, this is one of those times that we, the audience, having more knowledge than the characters, can be so, like, anxiety-inducing. So how did that end up in you the first time? Who put it in him? Because she put it in Sam. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, so he put it in her. Got it. God, that's such a horrifying thing to like just think about what that would feel like. I'm glad she grabbed the knife at least. His behavior was weirding her out earlier in the day, so she's already on alert. Look at all the carcasses. God. Oh. Horrifying. Nice. Good job. Okay, and the creature is injured without its parasitic, like, its vessel. God, that's so traumatic. She loved him, too. Like, they were totally a thing. God damn. Like, oh, that's so upsetting. And knowing that this is where Sam is headed unless something can be done. Like, the situation's bad enough, but there's something just extra psychologically damaging about being, like, the only two humans stranded on the planet, and you have to kill the only other human there. How do you come back from that? Let alone a human that you love. now we understand the gravestone that they found. Just gonna carve it into the shape. Yep. R.I.P. John. He did not die well. Yep, there it is. And we didn't deal with her, right? They just escaped. Sam and Ursula just got the fuck out, I think. Show is brilliantly done. Not just the concept itself, but the execution, the way that they're delivering the story to us. Like the sequence of events and the way we're getting these flashbacks. I really like it. Oh, man.
Oh, don't touch that.
See, they have the advantage of she discovered it before he, like, got all the way.
Your breathing is abnormally slow and your pulse is barely detectable. But this thing inside of you appears to be thriving.
Thriving? On what?
On you.
On you. It's a parasite. I think this is only going to get worse.
And
I'm
how?
worried for the both of us.
Why don't I just rip it out?
I'm afraid that's the only thing keeping you alive. And if you pull it out, you might die.
Right.
But I'd feel okay, really.
You've been acting like a completely different person. Well, listen, Sam. You seem okay enough.
Don't trust it.
Let's keep an eye on this, and we can get it taken care of when we get to the medical facilities on the Demeter.
It's not going to be that simple.
Yeah, let's just get there.
We can't make it over. We're gonna have to find another way.
We're gonna go the most direct route. That means climbing. Here.
Man, Chris has no chill.
Chris, maybe we should just take a second to think this over. We haven't had time to process what happened to Terrence, and I don't think he would want us making a rash decision because of that.
Well, thanks for letting me know what you think Terrence would have wanted.
I'm sorry.
I can show you how to never be scared again.
By becoming a sociopath? Is that kind of the plan here?
Our climbing method works best with 3 people.
She just gonna hike him up there? And then what, he throws the lead down? Oh, okay. Oh, it's like fluff. It's like hay almost.
Whoa,
Oh,
what is that?
Let's get closer.
I think this is my favorite song on the soundtrack. I've heard it a couple times now.
It's just their shells.
Oh, okay. Man, these environments are wild.
Looks like we're gonna have to get past these mountains one way or another.
What if we followed the river?
What, you have a boat?
Use one of the shells. Yeah, there we go. Are those shells of the same creatures that were swimming over and eating all the eggs during the storm? No, I think it's different. I think it might be a different creature. Nice, and they've even got little paddles. I love that all of the characters, for the most part, are like brilliant problem solvers. Okay, so that's what comes out of them. It's not so much molting as it is like a chrysalis.
It wasn't your fault, you know.
What wasn't my fault?
Terrence.
I know. He was my best friend. I should have told him that.
Sounds like he was your only friend. Ooh.
Climb with your feet. Keep them quiet.
Quiet? What do you mean?
Place them correctly and shift your weight down all in one move.
That's smart, Barry. Thanks.
Yeah, I know a lot about this, so I can tell you more if you want.
My friend Mia is a rock climber.
Mia, she's the one that left the book.
She was in cryo sleep when we had to evacuate. I hope she's still there.
Yeah, I really hope she's not one of the casualties. There's a lot of dead in that cryo bay at this point.
You, me, and Barry. That's all that matters.
See, that's where their ideologies are opposed. Chris says that her, Barry, and Ozzy are all that matters. But Ozzy has just gotten through saying that, like, no, what about Mia? What about the other passengers? We need to get to the... Like, that's where it's all going to come to a head, when that conversation has to happen.
I feel great.
Stay focused.
I'm focused, but it's weird. The soil here is dead. Completely lifeless. I felt the change as we were floating down the river.
How do you...
Nothing could grow
You can
here.
feel
Look,
that?
These crystal structures poke through and climb towards the sky to create a home for whatever those things are. My feeling right now is that I am that soil.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Wow, so the parasite's actually giving him like an extrasensory awareness of... Oh, okay, it's just rapids. It's just rapids. We're good. We're good. That would be pretty intense, though. That's cool.
They're harmless. Keep moving.
How do you know they're harmless? You've never been to this planet before. Chris has a lot of confidence, and I'm not sure if it's all earned, you know? There's a lot of assumptions going on. Oh, fuck. See, that's not harmless. That's what I'm saying. Go, go, go. I like that those are the same creatures that molted the shells that Sam and Ursula are using. It makes some great, like, connection between the characters. Oh! Hey, maybe climb on his back and he can carry you up. Come on, Ozzy. Think like you're part of the planet. I mean, at this point, it's just avoid getting eaten, I guess.
Do you feel that? You're free. That fear you were carrying with you is gone now.
I think she's still pretty afraid right now.
Are you fucking crazy? Pull me up! If you ever pull that shit again, you're gonna get a stark fucking reminder of what fear is.
I'm just trying to prepare you. You don't seem to realize when friends are already dead.
Here it comes.
We'll camp here for the night.
Ozzy, you gotta do something. You gotta deal with Chris, and then just proceed forward with Barry. That's best case scenario, which means it's not gonna go that way, I'm sure. Well, stop shifting your weight around. Stay in one part of the boat, at least. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's a maelstrom. What are you gonna do? Well, we're just going down. I mean, like, what could they have done? Sam presumably still has to hold his breath, right? He's... Oh, fuck! Oh, I was waiting for something like that. Okay, as someone with thalassophobia, this is not okay. This is not okay right now. God, Sam, cut it, whatever it is, and get out! I think it's too strong to break apart by hand. Oh! I hate that! I fucking hate that! Oh! No! Come on, Super Sam. Do your thing. God, look at that wound. My God. That was really creepy, though. It was the way it was, like, crawling up its own tail.
All in all, you did good. You're getting stronger.
I am?
You're gonna be an asset soon enough.
Whatever, he's an asset already.
Soon enough, I'm gonna be an asset.
Yeah, look, he's just repeating what she says. He's so impressionable.
Come on, Ursula. Come on.
Come on. No, it's the worst possible timing. Oh, God. Another one? Does the parasite keep producing those things? I thought it was just the one. Do not put that in Ursula, you son of a bitch. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Sam? Sam, don't you fucking do it. Wake up, Ursula! Thank God. Thank fucking God. Oh, he threw it away.
So happy
Nice.
you made it.
It's like seeing Ursula, like making eye contact, snapped him out of it a little bit. God, that looks like it hurts.
Sam, what were you about to do?
Yeah, she saw that, dude.
What were you gonna do, Sam?
Nothing. Nothing.
You're what? You're sorry? For what?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you already know that you are a problem now. He felt so exhilarated and so energized, and he couldn't take Ursula's word for it that something was wrong, but this has got to be the wake-up call. Because if Sam can ignore this behavior and being called out on it, then there's no going back, and he's fully under the hold of this parasite. Oh, good. We haven't checked in on this fucking asshole in a while. No, why can't you leave Ozzy alone? Come on. It's revenge. It's revenge because she's the one that slashed him. She slashed him open that one time. Ugh. Something extremely frustrating is about to happen when we reach the Demeter because now Hollow is hot on their trail. Sam is like finally coming to grips with the fact that he's not himself and that Ursula needs to be calling the shots and most importantly needs to be keeping an eye on him because he's not in charge of his own behavior anymore, clearly, and that's a huge problem. I really like how much this show, see, it's a survival scenario, right? But it's really just like a vehicle for having an awesome discussion about like the differences in philosophy of what emerges when you have a group of survivors in a scenario like this. You have people like Chris, who disregard everything except the people in front of her. Like you, me, and Barry, that's it. That's all that matters. Versus Ozzy, who is trying to retain the big picture at all times, and everything she's doing is in service of these, Schrodinger's survivors who she does not know if they're even there. But she's doing everything she can to make sure she can save them should they be there, instead of prioritizing her own survival chances. It's just it's really interesting. The show is continuing to find ways to impress me, and I'm just, like, the more episodes of this that I see, the more convinced I am that this is like a once-in-a-decade sci-fi story right here. Like, this is so fantastic. It's been a long time since I've seen something of this quality, and it's probably going to be a long time yet until I see something else like this. We still have a couple episodes to go. We haven't gotten to the big finale here, but I think this show has already cemented itself as, like, in the pantheon of, like, my top sci-fi experiences of all time, like, easily. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. This has been my reaction to Scavenger's Reign Episode 9. Man, it's getting good. Can't wait to see what happens next. I'm going to be watching the rest of the episodes right now, so time to dive right into the next one. This reaction was edited to comply with fair use, chopped it down to 10 minutes in length. If you want to check out the full uncut version of this reaction, it's available on Patreon. There's a link to the Patreon page in the description of the video. Thanks again, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace!